back into it. No sleep. Okay, so you can't build a landing pad. Oh, dang. It's insane. I called it though. What up, the nerd delegation? Welcome back to the stream. All right. This is not the base, unfortunately, but Kales. No. It sent me over here. All right, so it sent me over here to come see this guy. It said this guy was an intruder. God, that was under there. Yeah, I know. I was actually in shock. I fell asleep for a couple hours and woke up, and it said like 190 something views, and I was like, okay, preach, thank you. So that's pretty dope. I think I still need to lower the volume. No, it's actually where it was when that gentleman told me it was too loud. What? Right. I'm glad I made that video. I jumped on, made it at the perfect time, I think. Right after they did the update, people were curious what was going on, so it was nice to be able to share for people. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm gonna head back to my base. Now, my goal is to make glass, or at least figure out how we make it, because windows, I feel, are very important. Especially in the update, everything looks so much better. I'm really excited for land vehicles. That was one of my concerns before, how they were going to get the terrain to work with land vehicles, because before it was super jagged. But now, I mean, I could see like a rover flying around. I'm actually on their website at the same time as I'm making this video, and I scrolled through and was looking at some of the things, and a lot of what I mentioned, they actually put on. So I'm actually pretty thrilled. Oh, now I'm flying out of nowhere. have that. I'm looking at the website. Oh yeah, so they have the patch notes on the website now. I didn't notice it before, but it has its own tab, which is nice. Very conveniently placed on it, so you know exactly what you can update and everything like that. I also was trying to land in that red circle, but unless you build a landing pad, it's not going to show up. Keep screen on. There we go. I was going to get this spot. I hear this. This is heard against my war. Including Angry Joe. I'm not going to say that it was really false promises, because a lot of the stuff that they talked about putting in, if you really think about it, a lot of the stuff they talked about was in the game. However, a lot of the cool features that would have made the game more playable, i.e., being able to shoot a Sentinel from a mile away would be dope. But many of the things that people wanted for themselves really wasn't in the game. I mean, it was a bummer, but I don't think it made the game not playable. It's just now I see so much more potential for the game. So, I think it's worth getting it. I think maybe picking it back up. I was telling the gentleman in yesterday's stream that, at first I didn't believe the game was, pick it back up worthy, but after playing it and enjoying it, I think it's worth picking back up again for those who had it and got rid of it. Have I found? No, I haven't. I'm aggravated. I still haven't found glass. All right. Yeah, I'm still looking. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I think I'm gonna go talk to these guys, because I'm pretty sure I get all of the new stuff from them. This is probably where I'm gonna get it from. This is pretty much your guy. Find a destroyed drone. The drones that patrol the skies contain... Oh, so just go kill a Sentinel. My pleasure. So let's do a quick tour back for this stream. This is base, home base. I wanted to see how high you can build and kind of get a feel for it. This is 4, 6, 7 high, and I'm pretty sure you can go even higher. But before I do anything like that, let's go ahead and with extreme presence. Okay, this is really nice. I see what they did here. So they pretty much took the Sentinels from dropping titanium and dropping a completely new element, which is kind of cool when you think about it. Gives them the ability to do a lot more across the board as opposed to holding back. More building modules. How much did he need? Oh, boom, 50, easy. It's coming there. Thank you, these blueprints. Cubed room. A small cube construction module that can be stacked, linked. Dope. Okay, I saw this on the website. This is basically when you want to build like a huge working bay station. I'm sure this is gonna be implemented when they bring in land vehicles. Because I'm looking at it, it looks like it has wheels on the where is it at? Freighter's so sick. I think with this on the farming, I think you can have like Gravitino balls and stuff like that get made whenever you want, kind of something like that. Yeah, see, land vehicles are coming super soon. They have like a means to do it and build. Yeah, there's wheels on here with like a docking station, so that's coming soon. Yeah, oh, I was giving a tour. I'm sorry about that. I had to knock out that Sentinel real quick. So here's home base. Like I said, I stacked it 7 high. I think you can pretty much go to the sky. I got these right before, or right after I ended the stream. This is what I got when I turned in the... So this is new. This wasn't there. This tab I did not see at all. Okay, that's sick. Well, here's my freighter, guys. I ended up buying one. I didn't have one yesterday, but I just went ahead and grabbed one. Just cause, yeah, it's my guy. But it has 13 slots. I'm not sure if you can upgrade your ships. If they have it something like that, I would say it would be when you meet. It would be when you meet Polo and the other guy. Landvix. Yeah, they haven't implemented the land vehicles yet, but I know for sure, especially with them redoing the terrain, I guarantee you, if they were testing it, that was one of the issues. So they just added something to their configuration to make everything a little more smooth instead of jagged. But yeah, here's the freighter. Before, you couldn't stack these. Now you can stack 10 at 24 points. So basically, about 25,000 a piece. Almost 12. Almost 14. So no, it's like 13. So yeah, and then I was saying this in the stream yesterday, and I was pretty much spot on. But on your freighter, everything can stack up to 1,000. So 1,000 is pretty much. I mean, if you get your whole freighter filled with like gold or emerald, I mean, and you sell it all, boom. They really should have it, the freighter and the starship right next to each other. Multi-tool should be like the #1 or right after the exosuit, for that matter. But yep, you can stack warp cells. But I was saying, okay, here it is. This is what I'm talking about. So when you get these, you can actually make, it allows you to craft, where is it at? These. So this is what I was looking for yesterday, and this is vital to do like everything in the game as far as like building like mega structures and things like that. So that's pretty dope. We are going to see what it takes. Okay. Infrastructure. I don't know what this is. Okay, here's the cube one. So I need to get some iron in order to do this.
Weapon charge depleted.
In order to get some iron, I need to get my tool straight.
Technology recharge.
I feel like it was a waste to use. That should be okay. I'm just gonna mine it. Or not.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
It's crazy because the Sentinels are so much more... See, look at that. Before, they would never ding you for that. Before, they'd never get mad at you for getting iron. But I guess the easiest way to do this is just go deep underground because they don't ever go in there. So that's my recommendation. If you're going to be mining, kind of just like in real life, go underground. Alright, that should be good. Should be able to build. Kind of want to make a garage now to prepare. So I'm pretty sure within like, there we go. Pretty sure within, it'll probably be either the next update, which I see coming out probably right before the holidays. I'm sure that on like winter planets, they're gonna make it like extra snowy. They might have like one of those random events take place, which is another thing I mentioned to them about adding into the game, random events. So like a meteor shower would take place right now, you know, or on like more desolate planets. They would have random meteor showers or even comets that would skim through, or, you know, give you the opportunity, you know, if you shoot down a comet, you get this, you know, or freighter battles that lead to the planet, freighter crashes, then you can go inside. Stuff like that I think would be pretty interesting, pretty nice to have. I don't know why I came in here. I think he said you're distracted, because I definitely was. So, if we're gonna have a garage, I wanna have it right at the smoothest portion. So, right when I come back, I can kind of go straight to it. Pretty much delete anything. I'm actually gonna delete this. I'm pretty sure the build cost is as is. I don't think... I don't think it does anything. I might try to build the containers around. No, that's okay. Is this landing pad? Oh no, foundation. Window. See, I need to get some glass. All right, you know what? No, glass. That's what we need. That's what I'm doing. That is my goal. Find me Gek cards. I will examine the carvings for useful. I think I have one. Okay, that's how we do. There you go, farmer. That's what we need. So now I can do farming. I just need to build a ladder. Room parts, this is what we need. These ladders are super hard to deal with. There we go. I think I'm gonna do that and then delete it, bring it back. See if I can add another one. So I think that's all of them. Yeah, so this is as high as my base goes. Farming. No, let's keep it as it goes up. Okay, so falling inside hurts. This is my science lab. Weaponry. Where is he at? All right, there he is. Okay, so that's the easiest way to get off this doggone ladder. Hashtag distractions. Yeah, I like brain farted. I forgot what I was doing. Specialist terminals. Agricultural. Trying to keep everything that color. That was weird. All right, we're gonna just stick it right there. Okay, so this is really, really, really well done by Hello Games. I have to give them that. It's not crazy. It's not a ton of stuff that that forces you to like stop what you're doing, but it's more informative, so you can read it and you don't feel like you're wasting your time. So. What it's saying is the agricultural terminal requires a skilled farmer for operation. You can recruit farmers in space stations within Gek controlled systems. So I didn't show this yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and go after I speak with Lieutenant. I wish you could change their names. That would be sick. Oh, see, a lot of this stuff I already have. Okay, so my dagger is on my freighter. Can we transfer? Let's see. No, you cannot. So I think I have to dock on my freighter. That's unfortunate. Well, it's not important. I just wanted to see what all my guys let's see. No, we're not gonna do that yet. Although he might get us glass. But I think if we get a farmer, it'll be better. Now let's go investigate. You never know. Also, another thing to take note, their verbiage is so much more clear and readable. Before this update, everything was like the gist of what the aliens were saying. So I think it's pretty sick that they made it a lot smoother. How can I get glass? Oh, okay. So glass, I'm still not sure. That is the set in stone mission that I'm working on right now to get glass. I haven't seen anybody build any glass or do anything yet. Granted, I did just wake up maybe like 20 minutes ago. So if somebody has since made glass or found out how to make it, I am unaware. But I'm pretty sure the easiest way to do it is to take missions from your constructor. Which, again, for those who, you know, were hating the game because they felt there was nothing to do, I think this gives a whole new aspect of gameplay, because not only can you enjoy cleaner graphics, smoother playing, but you can take, you know, side missions, things like that. Save. Okay, so there was a distress signal. Check it out. This is a problem I've been having so far. I already own this pre-update, and everything basically says it's new. So yeah, don't get too excited. I need Spadium. I'm trying to think where I got that from. BRB, alrighty. Copper wire. Okay, sweet. See, that's dope. This was worth it. Spadium. I think you get that from yeah, here it is right here. Cactus. There's like random cactus that are just like standing around. That's where you get them from. You just walk up to it and select it. Excuse me. There we go. You just walk around. You just grab it like picking fruit. Let me see if I can find one. I don't know if I got it on this planet or my moon base, because this is a moon. Love's house is on the moon. I'm not seeing them. They're pretty blatant. This is where you get your that little bud, flower bud right there. That's where you get the antrium. I think the storms are a little bit more harsh in this, because if you can see to the bottom left, it shows you the effect, like if it's a lot or a little bit. So the storm's not having too much of an effect on me right now, but you see when I speed up, it makes my life support go down, which is super sick. It makes the gameplay a lot more intensive, because you know what's going on and you know what's having a greater effect on you, on your life support. Okay, so this is a bummer.
Technology breach.
So everyone is saying this is like a walk around sim, but what they did in this update is like pretty bad. Because before there was plutonium everywhere you look. Now, like I'm so lucky right now because before it was like impossible not to see this crap. But now I'll be lucky if there's something inside. Yeah, see, pre-update you were able to like walk into any cave and then, oh yeah, plutonium. There we go. So like this area would be soaking in it. Like it would be lining the walls, but now there's like none.
Weapon charge depleted.
I think they changed it so that, okay, yeah, so this can use anything then.
Technology recharge.
I don't want to waste the plutonium. So it does make you think a little bit more, because before plutonium was so easy to come by. See, had I not come in here, I wouldn't have been able to find even just a tiny bit. So I kind of enjoyed that. That was one of the things I was curious about. I'm actually playing on my normal game mode.
Storm clearing.
Just that way I can get the max out of the game with max effort and all that good stuff. You know, it makes you try harder. Don't know how long I'm going to stream today. But let me go ahead and say thank you to everyone who is currently watching and has watched today's stream and yesterday's stream. This week I have school Monday through Thursday, so in that time I won't be making any videos, but at the same time chances are I won't be playing either, so everything's going to be as it happens. Okay, I'm out of breath. Yeah, so that'll be nice. Actually, before I continue, another thing that I got yesterday or after the stream was the Hazmat Gauntlet. You get that from your weapons guy. So as soon as you get them, this is, I don't know if it's linear, if it's across the board for everyone, but this is the first thing he had me go out and get the parts for. Luckily, I had everything starting off, but the Hazmat Gauntlets basically allows you to control hazardous and radioactive materials. So that's pretty dope. But this is an issue because you have no space for everything. You have storage containers, but you have to be by them in order for you to take advantage. So I'm sure at this point how they're doing the game, they're going to implement the means to, that just looks wrong. They'll implement the means to access everything, or even like I was saying before, have it so when you're in your exosuit you have a whole nother page just by doing that, or pressing the down or left or right arrows, because they don't do anything on the screen, so they can utilize it simple and easy in order to do that. See, I'm pressing my right on the D-pad, left on the D-pad. They could totally add that with with ease. We either have multiple pages, or they just make it so that you have a ton on one. That would be counterproductive. Okay, let's get my ship. Head back. Oh yeah, sorry.
Technology recharge.
There we go. So we're maxed out. I'm actually a graphic designer. That's what I'm doing in school, and that's what I've done even while I was in the service. Um, but this icon for your home base is perfect. It literally is flawless because not only is it a flag with like the atlas in the center, but the top portion of it actually forms a home. So very well done, Hello Games. Very well done. Alright. Really should land on the front. I'm assuming they're going to do something with the jetpack because they toned it down a ton. Alright, what does he need? I think I already have whatever he's looking for. No, we're missing some. Alright. Let's go kill some animals. Easiest way. Nope. Right. Shoot, looks like we're actually hunting in this game, which is kind of cool. Kind of gives the animals a purpose. Aww. Nah, it's just a baby. We're gonna go kill this walking. It's gonna be over soon. I've never seen anyone do this.
Units received.
Oh wait, wrong one. I didn't mean to do that. I always wanted them to add like an actual sniper on this, but that kind of works. Oh yeah, the mug is gone. For the bigger targets. Am I hitting? You know, I'm taking the wide shot off. I like it, but it's so just terrible. Let's see if we can add something else worthwhile for my... Probably end up doing impact damage. Number 3. We'll look for it, I guess. Dude. Oh, he ain't happy. There we go. It's so bad. Not. Why are you doing this? I need glass, that's why. It's not you, it's me. I have some problems I need to work out, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. think the Sentinels are getting mad. I didn't think that would work. Dude, this noise is terrible. That's worse than just killing them itself. Can you get them from those? Because those things are so annoying. Oh, that's gone. 8 at 50. I'm pretty sure we got 50. Oh yeah, we're good. I was a good 35 ago. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Give me glass. Okay, this is sick. Oh, so this is decorations. Bed. Wall unit. Alright, Kells. Alright, Kells, my brother. Stay up out there. Oh, it's gonna. I can place it here. That's pretty cool, I guess. We can put flags around. This one's sick. It's just a little more my forte, though. Shelving, another table. What? Pretty much lets you just decorate with everything. Decals, there we go. I wonder like how difficult it is to like do some designs and stuff using all these. That's an issue. LZ. Shoot, Adam LZ should be playing this. They already have his stuff in it. It's kind of sick. You can put it on him. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna represent No Man's Sky. Let's see if we can't line this up to aim towards the oh, it's off. I thought it deleted the base. Oh, I was so scared. Turn my voice volume up. You know, I'm not sure how to do that on the controller. I might have to go into my settings. I've been kind of talking low, to be honest. Didn't really sleep too long. But I'll talk louder and more consistently into the mic. I do want to get one. Circuit boards. This is what I needed. So you basically can get this and go put it out and set it on something like iridium or gold or whatever, and it'll mine it for you. Unfortunately, they are short of suitable circuit boards for the prototype. Okay. I don't know where I would get it. I might be able to get it from my science guy. Shoot, how to jump. Alright, so I have to go to a hazardous planet for that. Easy. Man, this look for glass is super challenging. Oh yeah, that's another thing. It's kind of cool. You are able to stack them in your storage containers, so that's kind of dope. So if you wanted to have all your storage containers maxed out with 10 apiece, you can do that. I'm pretty sure at some point they'll allow you to upgrade these, you know, that way you have more space. I mean, they're going to have to if they're not giving us the opportunity to do it all over here with pages. Hazardous planet? I want to do like transmissions as well. Luckily for me, I think there's like some hazardous planets in my system. Maybe we get it from space too. But glass is something that has to be made, so. Oh, this one I didn't even discover yet. We'll go check it out and see. Yes, I'm playing a normal, and yes, you can base build. I actually just left my base, the start of it. Right now, I'm trying to build glass, but unfortunately, it is proving to be a little more difficult than I had previously thought out. So, right now, I'm headed to a hazardous planet, I think. I don't really know what is going to be happening. You know, let me see if we could get stuff from our freighter now. No, you have to be on it to get it out. That kind of is a bummer. Wow, nice. That's dope. That was actually my goal. Still my goal to get 100 million units. I was close. I had 70 yesterday. What's up, Carlos? Is the update any good? Yes, I believe so. I've been playing this game since the 26th of August, which was my birthday. Just so, you know, let me shameless promotion there. And I think it has only gotten better. All of the patches before didn't really do it for me, but since update 1.1.1s, we'll see, or 1.11. Since that, I believe they've only gotten better, but the game has only gotten better. I mean, now with base building and the ability to have different factions on one planet, or the benefit of you having a freighter, it's just works so much better. Hazardous, limited, lacking, devoid, no fauna. Things all over the place. Dope. Heck yeah. So I like it here. That's just iron. Yeah, I was hoping that a lot of this stuff would change. A lot of this stuff did change. Like, these plants aren't just carbon now; they're actual elements. So that's kind of cool. That's just iron. I wonder if this is anything. Nah, it's nothing still. So Thamium has since populated, like, what is that stuff called? Like, plutonium used to be, where you have these huge patches of plutonium, but now it's Thamium, which isn't a bad thing, because the only thing different now is your life support doesn't take plutonium anymore. It only takes Thamium. Thamium 9er. So actually works out flawless. It works out like that. Having these huge patches of Thamium as opposed to things of plutonium. How's the farming tool on those rocks? Farming tool. The autonomous mining units? Is that what you're wondering? I think that's what it is. I actually just got that, but I need microchips in order to make that work. Let me actually put on my life support. This is another thing that's really cool. Press down and it'll allow you summon freighter. I wonder, does that work here? Dude. That's amazing. That was my first time doing that. I apologize. That was pretty dope. I've never seen it before. I like the little, oh, so it kind of tells you where you want to place it around. That's, I know, right? I know. That's insane. I like that little mini, I don't know what you would call that little, that little movement that just kills me. That's so amazing. That's really gonna bring another aspect of, like, how do I want to say? It's gonna bring another aspect of gameplay as far as, like, screenshots. You know, you can have your freighter, like, right over the horizon there and have it swarm in. Where is he at? This is another thing that's new. The Sentinels do not play. Anything you mess with, they get on your head for. Man, that's how I was when they first dropped the game. I didn't do anything really but play. I was pretty sick. The grind is real. I mean, you obviously know if you have 100 million units in it, the shoot is not a game. Like, you have to grind continuously in order to make that happen. It took me pretty much up until now, but I was working with the gathering the gravitino balls and the vortex cubes. So how they work, though, just to let you know, since you were kind of bringing it up, you would bring them over here to like Heridium, or that actually worked out for Heridium, or any of the other big pallets. I think this is gold, copper actually. So you can bring it over to these guys. And then it would do it. But I don't know if it's like remotely to where it'll just do it and then it'll transfer it to either, you know, your ship or like a station that will like collect it, which that would be sick. Like if you had like a refinery that would turn it from this to this kind of a thing, that'd be sick.
Took me forever to get that goal, and then I just quit. But now coming back, new goal is 200.
Yeah, I feel you. That's my goal. I really want to hit that 100 million units in the game, and then just kind of coast around that. Just because I know a lot of the things are going to be pretty expensive as it goes, like consistently. Plutonium is definitely something to pick up now, a lot more often. You don't want to be looking around for it, especially if you're doing something and you need to go right just now. Total show. It's kind of dope. So we're still trying to find glass. I don't know what or where it is. Let me get off this planet. Another thing to note, the terrain, I've been bringing it up quite often, but I just think it's something that is a lot nicer now. You know, you look out, it looks pretty realistic as far as planets go. Well, you can't see my freighter anymore. It's like this yellow haze. Oh, yeah, there we go. Is that one? Oh. So that doesn't show up anymore. The exotic stuff. I wonder if you have to actually scan it this time around, and then it shows up. Oh, Chrysanite, nice. Advanced Mine Laser. You know, I actually just picked that up. I don't want to add it there. They made everything red. I wonder if just everything benefits now.
Technology installed.
Nope. See, look at that. Every time. Oh, now we have the advanced mine. I knew there was something I needed to do. I'm like at a brain fart right now. There we go. Let's get out of here. We're trying to get these microchips. Like, look at that. That is ridiculous. What? I don't know what that noise was. That is ridiculous. Like, your jetpack does nothing now. I popped in. Ow. Maybe there's some stuff in the cave. I do like how it's not cluttered.
Minecraft and it's another game on PC all in one, but kind of in space.
They did not patch what? Panda Gaming. What did you notice? No, yeah, it definitely has that Subnautica feel mixed in with the space feel, but Minecraft, yeah, it's getting there with the changing the colors of everything. I would kind of say that, yeah. They did not patch that. The climbing. Confused as to what jetpack, the jetpack thing they did not patch. Oh, yeah. No, they did not. I'd have been so upset if they did, man. I would be through the wall. All right, let's go check out our freighter. Where are we at? Where's it at? Oh, you can summon it even in the ship. Oh, I guess not. I guess it's only outside of the ship. But we summoned it. Where is it at? I wonder if it's over here. Ah, there she blows. Yeah, it would. It would take literally 10 times as long. Like I don't see how it's gonna work. I only found one kind of an exploit that would make that happen. But all right, Panda, I'll see you. Save too. I don't remember the last time I did. Alright. That goes down. That's the helm. This is really cool. You basically get most of the rear of the ship. This is the cap. Once you buy a freighter, this is like the captain's quarters. It'll open up. It's kind of like an airlock. And then you have all this to work with. Originally, it was like it stopped here, and again over here. But I just wanted to see what would happen. You can add pretty much everything you could. See? You can make it go up, continue. I'm actually going to add that. That's actually pretty dope. Let's do ladder. So you can even have like people on your ship to work and do things like that. So freighter bases is another thing it was talking about, which is super dope. This is literally exactly what I imagined for their freighters. I love the windows. The view is amazing. I'm hoping at some point you can have something like this as a companion. I love that it blinks. I just noticed that. worker bees. I love that. That's so dope. Hello, Commander. Ship operations are normal. Chawunda. That is dope. Because before you couldn't do that. So there you go. That's how you do it. You stack them on your freighter and you bring them back and it stacks. That's dope. That's how you do it. There it is. That's another way to grind and all that. I need iron. Iron is so easy to come by. I think that's all I needed. Let me grab this just in case. Another way I kind of picked up, or I noticed, with warp cells, you can make warp cells pretty simple with, basic stuff on planets. So, except plutonium is an issue, so you're going to want to stock up on plutonium. But you could sell, like, what is that? For 5 would probably be like 25,000 probably, give or take. Or, excuse me, 250,000. So if you sell 4 of those, it's about $1 million. So if you did that, you basically transferred everything to everywhere else, you'd be good. But I wonder if you can, yeah, so you can even stack more here. You can even do 10, and then you should be able to transfer it all back. So that's 2 of them. Oh yeah, you'd be able to make mad money in the game. I think it's better now. I took out some of the other exploits, but that's still here. Means to do so. Right, we are going to go back to our ship and try to make this friggin' glass, man. All the freighters are the same on the inside, so it constantly has people coming in and out. I don't know why it gives you the option to destroy your own freighter. Okay. Fix my shield.
Technology recharge.
Or not. I don't. I'm getting attacked. And also, in space looks fantastic. Let's check out the glass. Looks a lot better. Looks so much better. Scan for discoveries. Pretty sure my stuff is the only thing in the area. Yeah. I discovered everything. Trying to go back to my base. All right. Alright, welcome everybody again to the stream. We are playing No Man's Sky, update 1.1.1. So far so good. My game crashed once yesterday. I was playing for about like an hour, some change, and it finally decided to go kaputski. No issues today, but hey, it's still young. About an hour. Probably gonna call it. I really want to find this class. That is the goal for today. I don't want to stop playing. There's another thing about the game that's kind of. Yeah. Love seeing that every time I get there. Landing is a lot faster too. That motion blur is phenomenal. Every time I land on the back of it. Okay. You man? See what he gives us. Seek out their Viking daggers. For close combat. Cool. No. Cine, I have not found glass yet. I am bummed. I'm pretty sure what it is I need to talk to, we'll call him Al. I need to talk to Al, but I need circuit boards. But it doesn't tell me what I need to get to do circuit boards. It doesn't say how I get them. I might buy them. I might be able to go to the space station. Yeah, it's going to take me back to the space station I was already at before. This is in another solar system. This jump is taking me to. So I might be able to buy glass? I don't know. Possibly. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay. So, whoop, whoop. We teleported way over here. Yeah, I already own that one. I'm hoping it will be a BP given like the others. Blueprint, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Trying to find it is, yeah, that's another thing I was thinking as well. Going to the outposts or the transmission stations and stuff like that. bouncing all over the place. Maybe people sell it too. Let's see. Warrior. Okay. Yeah, so they do sell Atlas stones if people are trying to get them. So be careful if they sell those. Whoa. Swing and a miss. I'm pretty sure you make it though. I'm pretty sure. Everyone in here is Cadet Roji or whatever his name is. Now, I might just need to go and put down those transmission towers and just go from there. What's he coming? Crafting it in your inventory. Wait, did it say I could craft it? Yeah, I would assume it would be here. Oh, okay, for sure. Okay, for sure. Hello, hello. Yo, hickory smoked bacon. That sounds fire right now. I have not eaten at all. I'm like extra lethargic right now. I think it would be smarter to traverse one of these planets out here. Try to find a transmission post or something like that to take full advantage of. Trying to find this glass. So we're trying to find hickory smoked bacon. Trying to find some glass. Exactly, right. Well done. That is the way to do it. I should have done that from the beginning. I should have set one of those down. I set one down initially, but I didn't. You could delete it. Look, this looks amazing. Red. This is new. Blizzard. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. Well, welcome. I'm glad Google is hooking it up for your boy. I'm actually working on that at the moment. think I'm gonna take Cindy's advice and go set one of those. Hold on. How much is it? Oh, this is Iridium. Okay, that's cool. They changed the feel of it, so I guess it's not a bad thing. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, like you said. Let me go ahead and, before we do anything. Whoops.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah. Just for safe measure, so we can get that out of the way.
How the heck do I get glass? Look through crafting, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, Cindy actually brought up a good point. I think putting down one of these, your beacons, and then going from there. But I'm gonna go. I was gonna try to find a cave, but I think that's kind of counterproductive at this point.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Make sure. Hold on, let me go a little deeper. Right here.
Weapon charge depleted.
Signal booster. Does not make sense, but I will take it.
Temperature detected.
We are looking for Resource Depot, Colonial Outpost, probably Resource Depot. And more windows, right.
As much of a dumbass as
Right, that window hype is raw. The window hype is more intense than the multiplayer right now. Delete that, bring us with us. Leave me alone, you aminals. Where is it at? Oh, and I need to refuel. Yo, that's sick. Oh, just a freighter hanging out. No big deal. Yeah, I think the next one I'm gonna do. Oh, I got ripped off. I was cheated. Note to self: do not select resource. You will not be happy. So Colonial Outpost every time. Gotcha. Now I have to scan because I don't want to land without having plutonium because it's going to take forever.
back to it.
Oh, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's it's kind of how it happens. You look for something and you end up finding something else instead. But I hope I at least put you a little more driven towards the path you were already walking down. This lake, though, life.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
I wonder if they're going to implement like more difficult flying with storms. As that looks dope. I wonder if they're going to implement that as the game progresses. So like, there's like a lightning storm and it affects. Look at the transition from night to day, right here. You really didn't see that before in pre-Foundation Day. It was like subtle. Like if it was nighttime, you wouldn't even know. Man, finding an outpost is super hard now. Before it'd just be right, like, oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there's another one. There's another. It's not. Nothing on the ground is destructible still, which is lame. I really wish they brought that in. But you can't shoot a bunch of trees or flying things. Or hover. I wish you could hover. Alright, I'm going to land my next cave. That's not a cave. That's not a cave. My bad. I didn't mean. Is this something? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. This might be possibly a factor of making glass.
Thermal protection falling.
It won't let me pick it up. Oh, there we go.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, snap.
Technology recharge.
Shoot, I need to get this plutonium.
Thermal protection falling.
I know. Dude, the Sentinels do not play now.
Thermal protection falling.
Is there any more? I didn't see. It's not a game. Oh, I had plutonium.
Technology recharge.
That's lame. But yeah, another thing to note, Atlas stones, you can stack up to 5 to it. So that's pretty cool. Oh snap, there's more. Yeah, this is the nice little thing. Get out of the wind and weather. Where's my base? I do have a base.
Right. The glass.
Yeah, you too. It would be. It would make it so much simpler. You just sit here, but I'm still moving like super slow. But it's kind of lame. To be able to just hover and let your ship just sit there would be pretty dope.
Build a base.
I actually did build a base, or have built a base. Hickory Smoke Bacon. I have one on a moon in a solar system. In a solar system not too far from here. I have a base, but it's in need of glass. Hashtag glass problems. I think if I don't find it after I do this outpost thing, if I don't get it maybe after 2 tries, I'm gonna call it for the day, and my next video I'm gonna name hashtag where the glass at. Or even just where the glass at. So be looking for that if you don't find it. If I don't find it, okay. Okay, I was like, is it floating rocks? But these are actual animals, I think. Let's see. Okay. Sick. Actually, use that. I guarantee this is going to be handy in the future. Someone's trying to kill me. Chill. Chill. Yo, that's a cow. Saber-tooth cow. Yeah. Look, yo, I didn't mean to do it. He made me.
Protection falling.
Oh, yeah, dope.
Units received. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Yeah, of course.
Weapon charge deleted.
Yo! We gotta put up a fight. That's what I thought, dude. What's that purple stuff? Is this I'm assuming that's the radioactive stuff. Ragdot.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Who took that out? Oh, it's those crystals. Okay. Dude.
Thermal protection falling. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Where? Yo, I'm about to get killed by these little animals, man.
Falling. Thermal protection falling.
You're literally about to get taken out by little furries, man.
Thermal protection offline.
That is so frustrating now.
And based on a toxic build, it's riddled with gold.
That's dope. Yeah. See, before the update, I knew some of my planets had gold, like, clusters everywhere, but I don't know.
Someone knows where is the sun to build a base.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off of this planet, and then, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. See, I've always had that issue with the game, that glitch where the planet like stays frozen on it. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go to a different one, I believe, and I'll show you if you haven't seen it already. And I will figure out our life. But basically, the easiest way to do it. Oh yeah, boom, Cindy for the win. You just drop down a signal booster, which you can build. Yeah, it's a habitable base. Is what it'll come up as. And then you go, and then it'll give you the choice to go ahead and do that, and you kind of just go from there. All right, you know what? Let's just jump. Let's get out of here. This is a red star. What's here? 4 planets and a moon. 3 planets. Ooh, blue stars. That's what we want. 1 planet. No. 2. No. What's right here? 2 planets. The O ones only really have 2, like small amounts. Big or go home? There's a green one. I haven't gone to a green one in forever. Just got 4 planets. You know what? Let's go here. I think I'm still super far off.
How to find glass.
Yeah. That is our mission at hand. That is the ongoing hashtag. That's the comment right there. Oh.
But when a builder comes to your base, you need to build another Sentinel booster and needs a cell, and I don't.
Oh, the cell is craftable. You have to have a scientist in order to do, in order to get one of those, the cells. So that's like step number 1. Planet base detected. Yeah, see, go base to base. Which is really cool because for multiplayer, I'm pretty sure once you find people, well, you know, when they implement that and you find someone, you guys can just teleport to that person's base from anywhere. So that's kind of cool. Whee! What's this? Let's see if I can find glass. Did I run out of fuel? It takes iron.
Technology recharge.
Plenty of that already. Now. I like that they do that. They change it up. Iron to iron. It's kind of more practical. It's weird. This planet looks amazing. We might have to move. Lush and green. I completely forgot about the scanner. It would make it so much easier. Just flying around aimlessly for no reason. I wish they would take off the flying assistant. I think it's kind of annoying. There was a gentleman who said it best. He said, if I want to crash my ship to the side of the planet, I should be allowed to do it. Yeah, I think that's the ongoing thing. Hickory Smoke Bacon. I think trying to find an outpost and then going in and seeing about miles and What is it?
Technology recharge.
I like that it does that. Did it do all of it? Oh, it did. Let's go. I think if you hold it, it does. It'll max it out. Hello.
but crafting it is the go. Yeah.
Maybe John over here has it. Ra. Weapon pathetic. Honorable Viking. Replace. Hand over multi-tool. Recognize that faction. Improved replacement. How was that improved? You took a slot. And it's tiny. Nah, we're gonna pass. Okay. Let's see. That is minus. Is it? I think it's 48. I might be off. Where's my Go-Go Gadget Activate Calculator? $48? Yeah, I think it's 48. No! I hate you, machine. Nah, no worries. I don't think it would be there anyway. I think we need to find like 50. No! It's all good. This was off the beaten path anyway. No worries. Is that bird? Yeah. Oh, that's what we need right there. Plutonium. Yo, I'm telling you, not having that all over the place, it really forces you to... What? Oh, so this is a new element too. They really added a lot of new elements. I like that a lot. Wait, did we need this? Let's see if we can count. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new elements so far that I see. I think I have some more. Yeah, 7. Seven so far, new elements added to the game. I'm gonna run out of fuel here. Carbon, there's plenty to go around. Plutonium.
Technology recharge.
There we go. I wish it was purple or green. I don't like that it's always red. I need to do some expression that. I don't like that. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, the grenades. Again, this is something I haven't seen people really do, but when you're mining, it's a good idea to shoot a grenade. Right as your driller starts to vibrate, just toss a grenade in there. It'll keep you consistently going. So they do notice now. Before, the Sentinels would never notice when you mine stuff like that, but now they do. So basically everything is monitored. This is definitely how the game was promoted and how they talked about it. You know, everything affects the Sentinels, and they basically like hound you. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Let's see if we just got that Elemento.
So you guys are math whizzes. I have no idea. I thought it was. Oh wait, hold up. Where you at? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yo, what up, man? You trying to sneak up on me? Wow. Let me reload on you. What's good? Come on. Come at me, bro. Come at me. What, you scared? You scared? You scared? Okay. I always feel like somebody watching me.
Terrible voice.
Who goes?
Yeah. I think Cindy's right. I think it's both. I think you can craft it, but I also think you can buy it at some point. But it might be like one of those. It's in the game, and then once you have it, then it starts to populate everywhere. But at the moment, I haven't found it yet. We are on our way.
Technology recharge.
So we are looking for an outpost. Because if it's honestly though, if it's not at an outpost, it has to be with Al, my contractor, a constructor, back on my home base. But I hope everyone's enjoying the stream thus far. This is my second stream with the new installed 1.11 update. Hello Games just released. I'm enjoying it. I think it adds a lot to the game. Nothing too crazy, but the features that are there, like they were saying, as a foundation. So what's here right now, I only see them going much further with it. I've been patient since day one. I didn't get the game immediately after it came out, which, I mean, benefited me. I get to watch some people play. I get to kind of develop how I wanted to play the game. So that worked out. Short run. Base building, I think the UI is pretty good. I think they definitely borrowed a lot of aspects from Subnautica, but again, I think it's one of those, the imitation is the strongest form of flattery kind of things, because it pretty much shows you like, okay, yeah, everyone knows where we got the inspiration for this, you know, but I think they'll give them credit where credit is due. If not publicly, it'll be kind of one of those, someone will say, oh, this is just like Subnautica, and do a comparison, and then they won't go to deny it. It'll be maybe one of those, yes, we did borrow a lot of our stylings from other games, but, you know, we innovate and made it our own. Yeah, I enjoy it. I think the flying mechanics are a lot better. It doesn't, when you bank, it's more shallow. It's not like a drastic, like, right turn, left turn. It's definitely a lot more smooth. Looks a little more realistic. Yeah, well, yeah, it just depends. I mean, right now, my base is windowless, and it just looks so bland. I mean, yeah. I would rather have windows through it and see things like walk by and you know, potential for when they do the next update, to where, you know, people will be walking around on the outside and you can see it and things like that. Research at base. Yeah, exactly. Like having a researcher. Yeah. Things to making a bacon. Its base? Bacon? Beacon? Oh, a beacon? Oh, so putting a beacon down by your base, I wouldn't advise it. Because the base itself shows where it is, but the beacon you can put anywhere and will show that location. So, like, if you find a deposit of a specific element and you don't have all of the stuff, and you have whatever you need that might be a rare building block material piece or something like that, you can mark it with your beacon, and then you can go straight back to where the beacon was left. That was another thing I sent Pelicans. I'm not going to say that I gave them the idea, but like minds think alike. So there you go. So it's called I think it's Vassalite, Vectite. You use these to make it. I'll make one real quick. I'll craft one for you guys. It'll be under Curiosity. What does it say? Voltaic cell. One of these guys. You just do this. My bad, I went too quick. But yeah, you need these, which are the plants that are in the caves that glow, which I love the connection there, how they work that in. But basically, it's a battery. But what you need is you have to have a scientist in order to do it. I don't want to ruin the game, so pardon spoilers. But for me, it's just kind of one of those things. Like, if you go watch somebody play, you're kind of setting yourself up to see things that you would normally see playing yourself, but obviously you go for help and to figure out and develop how you want to play the game. So, but how though? How did you get the formula in your inventory? So yeah, what you're gonna want to do is build a base. I'll go literally one through finish. So initially, you're going to want to get all of the elements necessary to build a signal beacon, or a signal booster, rather. Once you build the booster, it'll give you 4 options. One of the 4 options is going to say, find a habitable base. So when you do that, it'll send you to pretty much any random area where there's going to be a habitable base. You go to it, you build it, or you go on the inside, then you make it yours, which will dub that your home planet. And I'm actually land here. After that, it's going to give you the options to find. It'll give you the choice to build the science. Am I extra short or is the grass extra tall? This is tripping me out. But it'll give you the opportunity to add like a base station to where you can have a scientist, armorer, a mechanic, more or less. You're going to need to have the mechanic, which you can find all of your employees at space stations. Some of them you have to go to certain ones, like the scientist has to be in a Corvax galaxy controlled solar system. The armorer, it's kind of obvious, it's going to be Viking, and then your constructor guy is the Gek. So once you do that, once you have your Gek and your scientist, then you'll be able to construct the cell. But yeah, that's how you do it. Man, You know what? Let's just build one of these. Is this my beacon? Yeah, or my booster? I like that it clears the grass from around it. That's kind of cool. It shows you how big it is. Colonial outpost. That's what we need. For sure. Yes. Yo, I appreciate the subs. Everybody who's subscribed so far. Tim, I know Alan. I think both of them subscribe, which I really, really appreciate. Manufacturing. I think it might be at a manufacturing facility. It kind of makes sense that, you know, manufacturing glass, one manufactures glass. So let's go check that out. Before we go, though, make sure you go and you delete, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, hello games for the win. You don't lose. So as you can see, I'm only available to build one. So I built one. Let's go to try to build another. I can't, but yes. So everything is 1 for 1 when you build it, which is perfect. You don't lose anything. So I'm sure that answers some people's questions that are curious. If you build something, do you have to continue to build it like before with like weapons and things, where you would put like 5 in and get 1 in return when you dismantle it, which is makes sense because everything degrades, but you know, no one wants to deal with that. I might actually make this another base because I love how lush this is. Alright, so to the manufacturing facility. Quest to find glass. Here's what we are doing today. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go check the manufacturing facility, see if I can't get a new recipe. If I don't, I'm going to cut the video here, but if it gives me like a new task to go find something, to craft something else, I think I might go ahead and do that. But we've been streaming for, I think, almost 2 hours. So everybody that's been there, that whole long 2-hour journey with me, I appreciate you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe for more videos. Like, oh, there we go. We can hover. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this one. And even better to come as they drop new improved updates for this game. I think I've been here before. Wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, destination. I forgot. Let's go there. This question. Are they? I think so. Especially right now for the game, I think making videos that showcase what is going on with the update is way more important for the community than, you know, maybe kind of, it's pretty much what I'm doing, only I'm more mission orientated, like trying to find glass I think is more important right now because you're finding these recipes which allows people to say, oh, hey, you know, like the gentleman who came in earlier, where is he at? What was his name? His name, right? Citadel. He was talking about how he Googled how to make glass and it brought him here. But yeah, I think it's important. For the expansion of the game, I think it's important for we, the community, and you know, us, the players, to put videos out there like that. Except glass. Yeah, I appreciate, or I'm glad that I could help. Really am. We are all, I think the world wide is looking for glass.
Cut doorway alert. Cut sentinel instruction. 2 holographic security images on screen. Cut one off. Read that quickly. Entrance absent. Oh, entrance. Boom! I almost messed it up. Oh, my companion app came off. Hold on, let me get that back up. Let me get back in there. See, and I already have this. I already have the crafting app. Not app. I already have the ability to craft that dynamic resonator. I think I lost all my comments. No. Man, I lost all of those. Oh, my app on my phone crashed, guys. I apologize. I missed some of those comments, but yeah, the game it has been out for a while. I'm on the West Coast in the U.S. and it's been out for. I'm gonna upload my first video. Yeah, it's been out about 7 hours, 7-8 hours here in the U.S. So. It should be pretty burst. Watch out there. But what I'll do is I'll go back to my base so that everybody can check it out. You can see what that looks like. How much of that do I have? Max out before I go. I don't know if I'm gonna find that again. Oh my gosh! Square. There we go. Remember, when you're mining, so wise to have the grenade. So it'll continue, it'll allow you to keep mining for a longer period of time. Until you cool down. Yeah, exactly. This is another element. I counted 7 total. Counted this one I got from space, I believe, from down ships. Oh, hold on, I think it said something. Neutral element rare. Okay, no, never mind. I thought it was. So this is 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. This is craftable, so I'm not going to count that on there. I think there's still more to come, too. Maxed out on that. Yeah, we're good. You never know when I'm going to see that one again, so I wanted to go ahead and stop some of that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where you get it from destroying spaceships when they try to attack you in space. Let's see what others do with it. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen with PC. It froze. Is it working? All right. Oh, boom. There we go. I'll go here before I go to the space station. We looked everywhere. Didn't find one of these. Get a worker and see. Discover glass.
Roger that. Maybe one of these guys will give it to us too. I think getting glass is just one of those things that is crafted by one of your guys. It seems like I think it's should I report him? Yeah, I'm gonna report you. Let me see if I can buy it. If it's not in here, I'm just gonna go straight back.
Where get glass?
We're gonna see if we can buy it. No. No. I always buy Omegon though. Every time.
Item received.
Did I overdo it? No, I'm full though. I'm gonna take that back. Reading glass. Okay, so I have seen all I needed to see. From here, we're gonna head back to the space station, and then we're gonna head back to our base. Well, my base. But you all are more than welcome to join me. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Attacking it from multiple sides. Making glass is pretty much my #1 priority right now. So feel free to drop in after this video. Until I make that, that's pretty much going to be my main focus for my videos. Another nod to content, making it so much smoother. So much smoother to land in here. I think that's amazing. One I checked out with 7 million. Oh, the freighters? No, yeah. I think your starter freighter is like 7 million something. Pretty much like 8 million, you can get it. Teleporter.
Didn't buy it though. Drone is balling.
Yeah, I did. I got a freighter.
Limited back glass comes from a construction guy eventually.
Yeah, I agree. But we're gonna go see him right now. Let's go talk to Al. Yeah, I know. I made a rant video talking about how how Hello Games was going to implement freighters as far as cost goes, but I think what they did was they sacrificed the initial just like size of the freighter as far as like storage for cost, because you only get 13 slots from, and I've seen 3 different ones before I bought the freighter I have now. So you get 13 initial slots, but each one can hold 1,000. So I was right in my previous video. I was spot on in saying that if they're gonna do that with such small amounts, they're gonna need to make it so that you can have like a ton of storage on it, and that's what they did. So I needed to get something for him. I needed to get the chips. I don't have the chips, so I can't talk to him. But let's go store some of this. Put it in #2. No, I put my, no, yeah, it's empty. Let's put this in there. Look at this. I think in these you can store 1,000 too. Yeah, see? I'm gonna put all this stuff into this. All like the hard to come by things we'll put in here with this as well. I really wish you could, oh yeah, here's another thing. You can stack vortex cubes and Gravitino balls in here, and then you'd be able to. I think when you stack them and you transfer them back, I think it will kind of do that exploit and make it so that you can do that with everything. You know what? We'll try that with the Voltec, with the cells here. I'm gonna go mine this real quick, and then I'm gonna call it. But I do want to see, because I think those cells are kind of worth it. You go ahead and try and sell them, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's really all about trying to see trying to make as much money now as you go. You know, I have to catch up to
around 7, 8 mil, 15 around 10, 11. Oh wow. Nice. Congrats. Still super cheap. Yeah, I remember. Heck yeah.
So let's see. Yeah, I have enough. Let's see if we can stack these. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video after we try this. But yeah, like I said, I always want to end my videos on my home planet, just because I think it's nice to always end at home. You know, if I'm just randomly out and about, I think it kind of defeats the purpose. No, it doesn't. Man, I thought it would. Maybe if I'm full with everything and I try to do it, it might work. Kind of like the other one. But, it doesn't. But I am going to... I think I have this on my ship. I'm going to call it right here, guys. It's been an amazing feed so far. Tons of comments. Tons of advice. Tons of things happening. I am super fortunate to have this game right now and to be able to play, and to have everybody who dropped in, who said hello, who subscribed. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet and you would like to, please subscribe for more videos of No Man's Sky, and as well as more videos from my car build, which is going on right now, which there's a ton of stuff coming up with that in the next couple months, so please subscribe for more of those. The next video I think I'm gonna have up this weekend. I might be playing, just so I can alleviate a lot of the time that's gonna go into trying to find the glass. But I think if I do figure out how to get the glass, I'm gonna stop before making it, and then I'll pause it and then upload the video or live stream a video from that point onward, just to alleviate that. But I'll do a quick pan real quick. All right. Thank you for dropping by Love's House, everybody. I appreciate it.
See if any of them got out. I was able to build a couple using cells.
Okay, yeah.
Using cells. See if any butt out. I'm confused. When you start building your vaults, see if any of them butt out. I was able to without using cells. Bug out. Oh, okay. When I tried initially, it wouldn't let me do it without having the cells. But I mean, if you're meaning like to do it without having them, I think I built most of these and I didn't even have 2. So let me see if I can. No, yeah, it won't let me do it now. But yeah. Well, all right, everybody. Thank you for dropping my Love's House. Really appreciate it. If you liked the video, drop a like. If you want to subscribe for more content, like I was saying a second ago, please do so. This has been Love's House. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.